So I'm going to ask you about your dream for the world, or for the community, or for Canada. What's your dream?
Stop global warming.
Stop global warming.
I would like people to be more nice to each other, like smile at each other when they see each other, and for there to be less litter.
Make the world a better place.
Make the world a better place? That's pretty nice. If you had a dream for Canada or for your community, what would it be?
Well, there are a lot of good things about Canada, but at the same time, it is kind of going downhill.
This is a model, a mock-up of our 4-footer. From this 4-footer dream catcher, we'll be hanging the dream catchers that the children are making all across Canada. And this will be incorporated into the big dream catcher, every one representing a province or territory. And all together, that is for Canada. First thing is you take the short end of your shuttle, and the first knot is a clove hitch.
Nick Ward, Wadjo Splicer, Robert Gaultin, and I went across the country. We went to all 10 provinces and 3 territories, and we went into a mixture of urban and more remote communities. And in each workshop, we would be joined by a local artist from that community or from that province or territory.
Common sense is not a common word?
No, common sense is not common word.
Common sense is not a common word. I love it.
And they would take part in the workshop with us, and at the end of the day, inspired by what they experienced with the youth in the workshop, they would create a piece, an original piece of dance, poetry, song, and which is now what I'm using as I create the Dreamcatcher's script.
What did you find appealing about this project?
What didn't I find appealing? I mean, what I found appealing about it was, well, number one, on a personal level, just a chance to reconnect with Canada. And what I mean by that is I spent most of the last 10 years living in New York City. So, you know, different country, different culture, and even though I grew up in Canada, the last 10 years, a lot of things have changed in the culture of Canada. We have a new, you know, prime minister in power, and all sorts of things have happened that I sort of missed out on. I think particularly also having to do with Canada's relationship with its First Peoples. And I'd sort of followed them from afar, but wasn't there for it. So having moved back to Canada at the beginning of 2015, this for me was a really exciting opportunity to sort of get back into the conversation and start creating some, you know, linking up my creative work, my artistic work with this country. You know, when you're in New York and you're writing musical theater, you're very much in that world. So getting back into the, you know, my home and native land, and connecting with that was, number one, very appealing. Number two, the chance to work with young people and finding out what the dreams and aspirations of those young people are, particularly away from where I live, which is a big city, Vancouver.
Don't know me by the way I look or how I come across. Don't know me by the roles I play from day to day. Yeah, that would be your loss. 'Cause whatever you see when you look at me, there's more here than it seems. And if you wanna know me by my dreams.
My dream is for Canada to keep up helping different countries with the army and stuff, and Canada to stay peaceful.
In the world right now, I think we can all see 2 paths to go down. There's one that I would see to be quite negative, and one that has the opportunity to see some real change to working together, and communities working together to build the country stronger.
I want to be equal. Don't know me by what's happened around me. No stereotypes.
You can know me by my history, but that's not all I am. My memory and all my pride won't fit inside your perfect diagram. And though we've barely met, let's try to forget we play for different teams. 'Cause if you wanna know me by my dreams of a beautiful turtle island like the one my ancestors knew. in between three mighty oceans, where thousands of thriving nations form a north that's strong and true. And there's room enough on my island for me and you.